All right, so I'm up. Okay, real quick. Burma, 1945. I think the same year as your story from last week.
Is this the crocodile incident?
It is.
Damn.
So I just wanted to, because I mentioned it, so I just wanted to do it real quick. This isn't my real story, but
Sharks and crocodiles.
so the Brits in India, in the Indians from India. Do you still call them Indians from India?
Yeah. Thanks.
That sounds right.
Okay. So the Brits and Indians, they had lost an island of Ramri off the coast of Burma to Japan in World War II. They think, okay, we got to go back and take it. So they decide to storm the shores of this island and fight the Japanese off to reclaim the island. There's about 900 troops near the shore. They come, they engage battle with them. They have a battleship, they have air support, they have all these different things. And so
Olifants.
they said the Japanese, yeah, they had olifants.
The works.
They have olifants. The Japanese fought ferociously, but ultimately decided that they were going to retreat back to a larger squadron of Japanese soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
So 900 Japanese men turn around and start retreating through 10 miles of mangroves.
Nope.
Mangroves suck. There is a swamp area 10 minutes away from my house, my hometown. It's called Heia. And mangroves are trees that grow in the water.
Yeah.
Like all the roots come out of the water and then, but like it's nearly impossible to walk through those.
Yeah. Yeah. It's super difficult terrain. And a lot of islands have like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of feet of mangrove like around the outside.
Along the coast.
Yeah. It's like walking like on the top of a jungle gym, like the entire time.
You either walk through like chest height water or try to like balance on like rickety little roots, right?
Yeah.
So these mangroves were home to huge snakes, a ton of spiders, disease-ridden mosquitoes, and the largest reptiles in the world, saltwater crocodiles. So the Brits and the Indians,
Those are still dinosaurs, dude.
100%. These crocodiles, they grow, the average is anywhere from 17 to 20 feet, 1,000 to 2,000 pounds.
No, dude. That's hard pass for me, bro.
So the Japanese go back in, and instead of following them through, all the British soldiers do is they get on their boat and they start to surround the mangroves. Night falls, and they start hearing screams of terror, punctured by gunshots, and more screams of terror. So the accounts from the survivors, there was a ton of Japanese soldiers who are already wounded, who are making their way through. Blood is leaking into the water. And crocodiles just started snatching Japanese soldiers left and right. They said it was like a nightmare, more than a day and a night. So they spent a night in these mangroves, and people left and right being drug away underwater into the dark deep, you know?
Yikes.
So out of the 900,
Dude, this summer or last summer, right before Jordan left to school in China, we all went up to Montana to his grandparents' house, which is a cabin that they built. Super beautiful. We've talked about it before during that time. But our last day there, we kayaked the river.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And this river was raging.
oh, yep.
From the get-go, we were falling off of our kayaks. By we, I mean me and someone else. The funny thing was, it was, 3 feet high?
Yeah.
But I've never felt more in danger in 3 feet high water in my entire life.
Bro, if there was saltwater crocodiles in that water...
Yeah,
No.
so imagine your tear probably like turned up like 3 or 4%, you know?
just a little bit.
No, yeah, I can relate to these Japanese soldiers.
Totally, yeah, for sure. So from our floating the river, all of us survived. Out of the 900 Japanese soldiers that started going through the mangroves, 500 survived, meaning 400 were killed. making this and setting the record for the world's worst saltwater crocodile attack on humans. So
I'd rather swim with a bunch of sharks than a bunch of crocodiles.
that's basically picking like shit over shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're both terrible.
Bro, you sure it was bigger than that one time when like Indiana Jones barely makes it across the rope bridge and all like the soldiers start falling in and then they just like start death crawling in the water and that
So
one
my
was
next
pretty
story. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's like, well, the thing is, there are like a ton of accounts of relationships between humans and sharks. Not a ton of.
Oh.
Like, they don't take you on crocodile tours where you go swim with crocodiles.
Yeah, that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. There is something more like reptilian and less feeling about a crocodile than a shark to me, even though that's weird. But do you know what I'm saying?
No, I see you though.
I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to I had mentioned it, so I just wanted to make sure we gave the facts.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, sounds like it was payback for those sharks.
I mean, if you believe in karma,
Yeah.
like
Those Indians did.
the Lord works in mysterious ways, you know? Get wrecked.